You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio. It's streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices on this Wednesday, August 7th. Good evening. I'm Chris Palermo. Here's what's happening. Police say that a body was found in Las Vegas, although they do not suspect foul play. Rory Rosell has this story.
Authorities now say a man's body was found in an Henderson neighborhood on Tuesday afternoon. Officers and firefighters responded around 4:47 p.m. to discover a body in the 800 block of North Major Avenue, near Boulder Highway and Lake Mead Parkway, Henderson police say. Investigators do not suspect foul play in the factor of the man's death. No other details were provided, but the Clark County Coroner's Office will release the name of the person and the rulings on the cause and manner of death, according to police.
And the 4 teens responsible for the death of a fellow Las Vegas high school student take a plea deal in justice court this week.
4 teenagers originally charged with murder and conspiracy for the beating and murder of Jonathan Lewis on November 1st of 2023 accepted a plea deal for voluntary manslaughter in the juvenile court during their trial yesterday. These 4 individuals, Damian Hernandez, Gianni Robinson, Dontrell Beaver, and Travian Randolph, were originally facing murder charges in the adult court system. Jonathan Lewis's death, which was recorded on school surveillance cameras, identified the 4 murder suspects along with 6 other individuals. Lewis's cause of death was blunt force trauma. Since the acceptance of yesterday's plea deal, Lewis's mother, Melissa Reddy, expressed her shock and disappointment at the plea agreement, feeling it didn't fully address the seriousness of this murder. 5 other teens were also charged in this case. 4 have already pleaded guilty to manslaughter in the juvenile court system, which is part of the reason why they weren't certified as adults. 1 teen is yet to be sentenced. It's been suggested by one of the murder suspects' attorney, Robert Draskovich, that juvenile court may be beneficial for the teens' long-term rehabilitation. David Tannenhaus, who specializes in juvenile justice as a UNLV law and history professor, explains it as an example of reverse waiver, or when the prosecution of a young person is believed to be better suited for the juvenile system than the adult system. The plea term agreement has yet to be made public by the Clark County District Attorney's Office.
Newly selected Democratic vice presidential candidate Tim Walts made his debut with Vice President Kamala Harris in Philadelphia. News 25 Las Vegas correspondent Maria Centers now joins us with the highlights of his address.
Impeached, arrested, convicted, and shot, U.S. President Donald J. Trump remains resilient while the Democratic National Party continues to flail on the global arena for the whole wide world to see. As Election Day is swiftly approaching us on November 5th, many fresh constituents are now questioning the moral and ethical compass of the DNC and the security of our nation.
Like all regular people I grew up with in the heartland, J.D. studied at Yale, had his career funded by Silicon Valley billionaires, and then wrote a bestseller trashing that community. Come on!
Has the Chadron State College grad even read J.D. Vance's national bestseller, Hillbilly Elegy?
That's not what middle America is. And I gotta tell you, I can't wait to debate the guy.
Jealousy and envy runs deep. Silicon Valley, San Francisco Queen Kamala cackles throughout Walz' performance.
That is, if he's willing to get off the couch and show up. So, you see what I did there? I got to tell you, pointing out just an observation of mine that I made. I just have to say it. You know it, you feel it. These guys are creepy, and yes, just weird as hell. That's what you see. That's what you see.
We will continue to offer the latest in campaign coverage as it hits the swing state. For News 25 Las Vegas, I'm Maria Centers.
Thank you very much, Maria. A new report released says that the Biden administration could have released nearly 100 people from the terrorist watch list. Ava Parducci has more.
A new report from the House Judiciary Committee, led by Republicans, alleges that the Biden administration has released nearly 100 migrants from the terrorist watch list into the United States. This report, released on Monday, reveals that out of more than 250 migrants on the watch list encountered by U.S. Border Patrol from fiscal years 2021 to 2023, at least 99 were released into the country. The committee's findings point to a failure by the administration to adequately address security risks posed by migrants from various high-risk countries, including Afghanistan, Lebanon, and Syria. The report criticizes the administration for allegedly downplaying the severity of the border crisis and its impact on national security. According to the report, some migrants were able to schedule appointments at ports of entry using the CPB-1 app, despite Homeland Security Secretary Alondra Mayorkas' assurances that the app screens for potential threats. The committee highlighted that immigration judges granted bond to at least 27 individuals on the watch list and asylum to 4 during this period. The findings come as immigration remains a significant issue in the presidential campaign, with ongoing debates about border security and policy responses. The report underscores systemic issues within the immigration system, including problems with the vetting and tracking of individuals, and calls for urgent reforms. The House Judiciary Committee's report also warns that the potential for future security threats remains high, emphasizing the need for stronger border security measures.
And coming up, it's a story about a TikTok video here in the state that's getting a lot of attention. You're watching News 25.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
And welcome back to News 25 on this Wednesday. I'm Chris Palermo. A TikTok video that went viral in Virginia City, Nevada, has now reached local police attention, bringing in more viewers.
A viral video posted on TikTok on August 3rd has sparked an investigation into alleged racist behavior outside the Firehouse Saloon in Virginia City, Nevada. The video, shared by Rick Johnson, a black man, shows him being subjected to racist slurs and comments by individuals identified as the owners of the Firehouse Saloon, Gary Miller and Janice Cusack. The video captures the group mocking Johnson while he is recording. Johnson, who was collecting signatures for a ballot measure, describes the incident as deeply humiliating and disrespectful, saying, "I've never felt so humiliated and disrespected in my life." Following the video's release, the Firehouse Saloon initially denied any affiliation with those on the footage, claiming on their now deleted Facebook page that the individuals were not connected to their business, despite one person wearing a Firehouse Saloon tank top. The establishment's denial has not stopped the backlash, leading to a significant drop in their Yelp rating and numerous negative reviews. The Story County Sheriff's Office is investigating the incident for potential hate crimes. Sheriff Eric Kern confirmed that the case has been referred to the district attorney. Both Nevada Attorney General Aaron D. Ford and Governor Joe Lombardo have condemned the behavior. The Virginia City Tourism Commission has also denounced the incident, calling the actions abhorrent and inexcusable. The video continues to draw widespread attention and highlights ongoing concerns about racism in the community.
And today is Purple Heart Day, honoring the men and women who have been wounded or killed in military service. News 25 spoke with Dr. Tom Waters about the history of Purple Heart Day.
Hi, I'm Tom Waters. Just want to talk about Purple Heart Day. Purple Heart Day is recognized every August 7th. The reason August 7th was selected is because in 1782, George Washington issued the first Purple Heart. It wasn't in the Purple Heart medal as we see today. That was really designed probably around 1932. But the predecessor of that was the merit that George Washington presented to soldiers during the Revolutionary War. And so we've carried that tradition on. And so every August 7th, we recognize our areas as Purple Heart Day. Now for the town of Pahrump and the county of Nye, we have a special thing because we are Purple Heart entities recognized by the national level because our county commission recognized this and decided that we should be Purple Heart entities. So we have the town of Pahrump and the county of Nye as the the first county in the state of Nevada to be recognized, and the town of Pahrump as the only town in the state of Nevada to be recognized as a Purple Heart entity. And so on August 7th, usually in the evening, we have our Purple Heart ceremony. We usually start at about 6 o'clock. It's at the Veterans Memorial at the Chief Tecumseh Cemetery. And it's always attended by many members of our community. This is something that's been supported each and every year since 2017, when Nye County and the town of Pahrump became Purple Heart entities. So inviting each and every one of you to come out and observe the program. And if you miss it this year, next year it'll still be on August 7th, and we'll still have it at 6 p.m. at the Veterans Memorial of Chief Tecumseh Cemetery. We'll see you there.
Well, get ready, because rodeo and carnival passes for the Fall Fest are now available online. Kaylee Bentler reports.
Pahrump Fall Festival rodeo tickets are now available online for a pre-sale price of $12 per day. The rodeo will be held on Friday, September 20th and Saturday, September 21st. Gates open at 6 p.m. and the rodeo starts at 7 p.m. both nights. Lap children are free. This price is good through September 14th, then the general admission prices will be $15. Reminder that the mega passes and single passes for the Fall Festival Carnival, which will be held September 19th through 22nd at Petrack Park, are also available online at the link below. Tickets are on sale for $150 for 5 wristbands and 5 game tickets, or $35 for 1 wristband and 5 game tickets. The minimum ride height is 36 inches. Height restrictions apply and may vary by ride. There are no refunds unless the entire event is canceled. This offer is good for a single day only.
And Spring Mountain Motorsports is offering a special deal to anyone interested in buying a new car.
The Ron Fellows Performance Driving School at Spring Mountain Motor Resort and Country Club is set to offer an exclusive 2-day driving experience for owners of the new 2025 Chevrolet Corvette ZR1. Unveiled on July 25th, 2024, the Corvette ZR1 boasts a staggering 1,064 horsepower and is expected to hit the market in 2025. This specialized driving course, hosted by Chevrolet at the official Performance Driving School of Corvette, will provide owners with expert instruction on how to master their high-performance vehicles. Spring Mountain Motor Resort and Country Club, a unique high-performance driving destination in Pahrump, Nevada, is also celebrating its 20th anniversary this year. The venue, founded in 2004 by entrepreneurs John Morris and Brad Rambo, began with the purchase of a pre-existing track, not as a business venture, but as a private playground for their friends to enjoy track adventures. So whether you're gearing up to unleash 1,064 horsepower or just aiming to master the art of speed racing, Spring Mountain's experience is bound to be a ride worth remembering. Buckle up, Pahrump just got a whole lot faster.
More local stories coming up. You're watching News 25.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. This week, Sleep in Heavenly Peace received a generous donation from Wolfenstein Construction. Roy Rosal has this heartwarming story.
Earlier this week, a $5,000 check was donated to Sleep in Heavenly Peace through the Pavement Recycling Systems Foundation and Wolfenstein Construction. News 25 spoke with Jim Warner from the PRSH Foundation about this heartwarming event.
The Pavement PRSH Foundation is a foundation made up of donations from our employees. So every week, the employee chooses to donate a portion of their check to the foundation, in which all of the money stays local within the community. And this year we were able to raise $5,000 in donations from our local Pahrump employees, which we are now sharing with Sleep in Heavenly Peace. As a father of 3, and a lot of us do have smaller kids, I think having the kids sleep on the floor or without blankets or pillows, it just kind of was a cause that we all stand behind, and we wanted to help the parents and the kids out in the community.
Michelle and Carmen also want the public to know a few things about sleep and heavenly peace that you might not know about.
We have a lot of people get involved, and they may do it once or they do it twice. And then some people are part of our core organization. So percentage-wise, it's hard to say, but the great thing is that we've made connections. So we've made connections with the school, and so we have a program that does it with the truancy kids. We have a connection with drug court, so we have drug court people that need to do community service, and anyone that needs to do community service can do it with our organization because we are a 501c3. And then we have different organizations that actually come out. Miss Senior Golden Years and the Silver Tappers. Some of them have come out and helped us. We had J.G. Johnson school teachers and administration people come out and join us. So it's just a wide variety of people depending on the day and the time. And so everybody is welcome, though. We love to have kids out here. We love to have adults. It doesn't matter. We have jobs for anybody and everybody.
Are you ready for some football? Well, Mikey has some info on a Raiders preseason game coming up in sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. The Las Vegas Aviators took care of business last night. A shutout, 7-0 against the Salt Lake Bees, rematch this evening at 5:35. Men's U.S. basketball breezed past the Brazilian team, winning 122-87 on Tuesday. The U.S. moves on to face Serbia in Thursday's semifinals, while Germany takes on France in the other semifinal. Winners of those games will play Saturday night for the gold medal. Thursday's losers will play Saturday morning for the bronze medal. Only 5 more sleeps until Sunday. Preseason football, Raiders against the Vikings in Minnesota. And the Vegas Golden Knights added Victor Olofsson, which could reunite Jack Eichel on the top line. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Well, it's the Lerner and Rowe weather cam right outside the studios here, Mount Charleston, and you can feel the moisture in the air. The way to measure the moisture is the dew point, and that's rising. Some chance of showers off and on.
Hi, I'm Ava Parducci with News 25, and I'm back in the weather studio today. It looks like Fernley had a high of 99 today, Fallon at 102, Carson City at 96, Tonopah and Goldfield at 96, Beatty at 106, Amargosa at 110, Las Vegas at 108, and Death Valley at 121. There was a high in Pahrump today of 107. It's currently 105. Partially cloudy with wind in the south-southwest at 10 miles per hour, humidity at 13%, and the sun rose this morning at 5:56 a.m. It will set tonight at 7:42 p.m. with a humidity of 26%, wind in the southeast at 11 miles per hour, and a low of 82. Let's look at this forecast for the week. Partially cloudy skies with Friday being full sun. Saturday, we have a 15% chance of rain with winds of 12 miles per hour. Sunday, 15 mile per hour winds, and the rest of the week looking sunny. And now I will hand it back to Chris.
Thank you very much, Ava. Well, 102 degrees next week looks downright refreshing. That'll just about do it for us tonight, News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Make it a great night.